Hey guys, it's Patch with GCF Guns, continuing on our Gunfighter series. In our previous lesson, we're going over our mindset, typical kit layout for an open carry competitive shooter. We went over the grip and we went over the draw sequence. And now what we're going to do is we're going to start applying those things and see what repetition does to us in our training as it relates to a pro timer. So I'm going to go and do 25 reps in my warm-ups for today. I'm going to see where I'm at. I'm going to mark the first and the last time, and then I'm going to be able to gauge my level of improvement. And we'll see how things turn out for us, okay? All right, so first thing I'm going to do is cover a quick review of what we did yesterday. What I want to do is go over my grip. So in gripping my pistol, semi-automatic, I'm going to grip it as high as possible on the tang, and I like to see that little fold of skin there, okay? I'm firmly seating my hand on that grip. Then I come up, I karate chop underneath so that my support hand is as high as possible. Remember, united we stand, divided we fall. So I'm up here. The majority of my grip is all in my support hand, okay? I'm 2 thumbs up. As I rail this gun forward, I'm gonna lock my support hand wrist in, further press forward with my strong thumb, and if I have an external safety decocking lever, I'm gonna press down the gas pedal and take it off safe. What's also gonna happen is, as I'm doing this, the thumb's going forward, the finger is introduced to the trigger. I'm taking the slack out of the trigger so that as soon as I get to position 4, boom, break of the round. All right, so that's our grip. Remember, I want to be as high as possible. That's why we got cutouts here. That's while we look at a firearm, we don't want a lot of separation, gap, and distance between the slide, the reciprocating weighted mass, and our hand. So I'm as high as I can with both hands. The grip in front is all about friction. As soon as I drive that thumb forward, watch my fingers angle, now it becomes friction and torque. The power in my grip is in the rear. Look at my chest. So the rear of the grip is actually where the power in the grip is. This allows my strong hand to focus on one thing only. A nice, smooth, crisp trigger press, and not a slap, not a jerk, not a pull, not a squeeze, okay? All right, so that's grip. The next review that we're gonna do is we're gonna go over our draw sequence. We use the 4-step sequence, and that's simply because there's other drills and stuff we want to work from that. Plus, we want that sequence to become a 1-step move. But for starters, we're gonna use it as a 4-step move. So here, I'm gonna go 1, break retention, secure my grip as high as I can. Notice my hand is already coming midline of my body. 2, I've cleared, holster, oriented my pistol toward the target, also known as position of retention. 3, I'm marrying both hands up and I'm picking up my front sight post as much as I can out of my periphery. 4, I'm railing it out. As I rail it out, my thumbs are driving forward, locking out my wrist, introducing my finger to the trigger well, and taking out that slack so that right when I get to position 4, boom, I break that round. So I'm focused on economy of motion and timeliness. So let's see how that plays out while we do our warm-up.
So I'm at 250. Getting kind of woke up in the morning. Let's see if we can work with that and see what repetition does naturally to my speed without trying to force myself to go faster than I can shoot.
So we end up with a 1-2-2. After one warm up, we started at 2.5 and ended up with a 1.22. So that's one warm up session, and then we can continue to progress from there. But I want you to know how repetition, speed is a byproduct of repetition. So doing this the right way is going to enable us to actually maintain accuracy, maintain safety, but my processor in my mind is now working more efficiently through repetition. It's more efficient, and what happens is my time decreases, but in my mind I'm going just as slow as I did on that very first shot. In my mind I'm nice and slow, but to the outside eye it looks like I'm shooting faster, when in fact I'm not.